good, y'all? Justin the Gtwin, just another Sunday. This video is going to be different because I'm actually announcing the contest called the Time's Up Challenge. And this is actually going to be where people can be able to do a TikTok to one of my songs. Now, the reason why we actually pretty much came with this, me and Symphony, we had a conversation about this song because this was the one that was getting the most attention from everyone that is actually a part of my fan base and my supporter system. So we said, okay, well, what can we be able to do to actually push this song further since everyone is really digging this song more? So then we ended up coming with the actual Time's Up Challenge. Now, the original that Symphony pretty much put together and what have you, it's a duet between me and her where I'm on one side of the screen looking crazy and she just straight killed my verse and what have you. What you see her doing on that video, and I'm actually going to post the link below, I want y'all to try to do and see if you can be able to do it better than her. The best entry for it is going to end up being the person that actually gets a $50 Amazon gift card. How are you going to get this? When the end of the contest actually happens on June 10th, so the contest is going to be ending on June 10th, then I will actually reach out to you myself, get your address, and then have it where, or the address that you would like for me to send it to, P.O. Box, residential address, or whatever it is, and then actually send the Amazon gift card directly to you, so that way you can be able to have it and what have you. It's going to come in one day because I have Amazon Prime. It's going to come in one day, and then that way you can be able to have that. And then who knows, we might be able to have it where we have different variations of this contest pretty much happening. Now, for those of you who do not necessarily know exactly how to do this on TikTok, I was one of you. I definitely didn't know exactly how to do this. There is going to be a video that I'm going to post a link to below that is going to have me where I'm by myself looking crazy and all that, and you can actually find that on my actual TikTok page. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the share button on the right hand corner of the screen. When you click on that share button, it's going to be an option that says duet. When the option duet comes up, then you actually can record your video that's going to be alongside my video. And I mean, literally, if you had a situation with a guy that pretty much did you bogus or was very, very nonchalant towards the relationship, didn't necessarily take things seriously, and then all of a sudden when it was time for you to pretty much go and do your own thing, and then you all of a sudden didn't necessarily want to be with him, but then here he is sitting there trying to be a part of your life all of a sudden, use that emotion towards that. That way it's going to come off a whole lot better. Now, it is a little bit hard to be able to get this all going with the lyrics and all that. So even on top of that, I'm going to have the lyrics posted below in the description. So this description is going to have everything that y'all need. It's going to have my TikTok link. It's going to have the link to the actual video that you will need to be using to duet with. And then it's going to have the lyrics for you to be able to learn, just in case some of you are not necessarily able to pick up the lyrics as quickly as somebody else would and what have you. Because that actually was an issue at first with some of the entries. Okay, so if anybody has any questions, I will actually be in the comments myself answering all the questions that you all have. And then if any of you are on my Facebook or on my Instagram, you can also DM me or inbox me and then ask me any questions that you need to be able to actually do this properly and what have you. And this is going to be something that's fun because so far the entries that I've seen, they've been really creative, they've been really good and what have you, but I know that we can be able to even step up even further and what have you. And even if you don't want to necessarily do a TikTok that goes along with the challenge like this, just pretty much pick one of my songs and actually just pretty much just go at it like that. Before the contest that I'm speaking about right now, the Time's Up Challenge, make sure that you hashtag it with Time's Up Challenge. Ultimately then that will pretty much have you in the runs for the $50 Amazon gift card, okay? So I will see y'all next week, Sunday at 2 p.m. and the next video is definitely gonna be on some next level stuff. But for right now, let's go ahead and let's get this contest going. If y'all have any questions, I'm gonna be in the comments to answer all your questions as it is, okay? All right, y'all. Being a man, but I could wait till she's single again. And she replies saying, Justin, now I think it's really funny how now you wanna be hitting me up and telling me how you would really wanted to work it out when you heard that I was with a brother who didn't hesitate to come and say that he is in love with me now. I just want you to stop trying to call a text on every number I got. And as you're reading this, I'm adding it to the list of pages and numbers I have up on the permanent block. And I want you to try to look at it from my eyes, cause I was real but you weren't sensitive and weren't feeling the way I feel. And I know when you would look up at yourself up in the mirror, you're seeing what you really are. Cause you were holding this facade that clearly was a mirage, and now you're wondering why I got with another guy. I never wanted to lie, but now you notice when I have finally understood he's everything that you're not, then you talking about time.
All I wanted was a little time, and I ain't got a lot of it to waste. Now you claim you wanted to be mine. Now I'm gonna continue the way I was living. I'm figuring you got a different impression, and I'm hoping you know when I told you it's over, I'm going a different direction.